So much intrigue, Mikkos, in the compound.
Yes, Tiffany, there must.
Is this what you call your perfect society? Spying on everyone around you?
Our perfect society is not yet a reality.
I've noticed.
I'm sure all Tiffany wants is a freedom.
Oh, she'll get it as soon as everyone accepts our new world.
Will they, Mikkos?
Of course. And they'll revere us for our creation.
How can we be held in such esteem if we don't even trust each other now?
Don't take it personally, Tiffany. Everyone has been monitored since they set foot on the island.
Everyone?
Yes, Victor, I'm sorry if it upsets you. If my plan for a new world order is to succeed, I can trust no one at all.
Well, Mikkos, I'm sorry to hear that. I had hoped you could trust us.
Oh, good evening, Alex, Tony.
You're just in time for a most enlightening conversation. My dear, that's highly improbable. Even you would be surprised, Alex.
What is this all about?
Oh, it's just a discussion of policy, Tony.
What, Mikkos? Did Tiffy disappear again? Sorry to disappoint you, darling, but no.
And what brings you two here? I thought you'd turn in for the evening.
Well, actually it did, but Alex had some difficult time to sleep.
Sounds as if you were having one terrific evening.
Well then, Alex, perhaps a little champagne would calm you down?
No, thank you. I really don't care for a drink. But then again, you do understand my problem now, don't you?
Yes, of course, concerned for your family. But please believe me when I say that everyone in Port Charles is fine.
Well, in that case, could we please see the monitor?
I do appreciate it, Mikkos. I really do.
Yes, indeed. Why not?
Well, I think that Victor and I would like to have an update on the situation ourselves, if that's all right.
Maybe, Mikkos.
Yes, of course. We'll all view the monitor together. And I might even give Balentine a call. He should be anxious to hear from me about now. Shall we? Ladies.
Yes? Yes. That's correct.
Meteorologists are now calling it the worst snowstorm ever to hit the state of New York. And what was at one time considered to be a freak weather problem is now being called a potential catastrophe.
Oh, my God.
Freezing weather has spread to as far as New York City. And should the baffling condition continue, the state may officially be declared a disaster area. To date, no deaths have been attributed to the storm, but injuries and illnesses abound.
You see, Alexandria, your family is fine.
Aren't you going to call Balentine?
Ah, yes. Control the ship. Get me Balentine. Ideal timing, don't you think?
Mr. Balentine, we've got something.
Yes.
Cassadine?
Mr. Balentine, how nice to hear your voice. I trust
You've
that
got to call off this madness, Cassadine.
what I'm doing is far from madness. It's a well-conceived, well-executed plan. I'm astonished that you would trap yourself in such an unfortunate city.
You do realize that we will stop you.
No, how? You are ignoring the scope of my power.
You're risking world retaliation.
From you, you can't even pinpoint our location.
We will.
Balentine, you know as well as I that if your communications experts have not located us yet, they never will. You see, I've also developed a complicated sonar relay system that makes my detection impossible. Once we're both on the same side, I'll show it to you.
You have proven that you are a powerful force, Cassadine.
The most powerful.
Your utopia will never
Go
exist.
so far, Alex.
I'm sorry you feel that way, because it's up to you to convince the powers that be that it will. You have 3 days, Balentine. Then Port Charles will feel the full weight of my displeasure.
Start by, men.
I have to rest.
Oh, no, you can't rest, baby. We're going to lose him.
I can't. I can't go another step, please. Just let me rest a minute.
Sweetheart, you can't. You can't. What happens if they circle around and come in behind us? This is the best way. We stay behind them.
Oh, Luke, I can't help it. I'm still weak from being sick. Just let me rest.
I'll take this. Look, I can't leave you here, and we have to do it. You know that. Now, come on. Come on, take my hand.
All right, I'll try.
Come on. Well, gentlemen, you heard Mikkos' ultimatum.
The man's lost touch with reality.
Fortunately, he's in control right now.
Yes, as long as we can't find him.
Is there any other way to track his relay station?
Well, that takes time, something we don't have very much of.
3 days.
Exactly.
We don't know the extent of what he can or will do.
And we have to expect the worst. If it comes down to poor Charles or the entire world, well...
Yes, there is no choice. We know that, Mr. Balentine.
We'll have to use the next 3 days to prepare the best we can. We're going to have to take some key hospital personnel into confidence.
That's your choice.
Jesse and Audrey should be told.
And possibly Alan and Monica. They're part of the Quartermain family.
I can talk to them. They're still here with their son. Dan, can you handle the physical side of this?
I think you better, Dan. We're going to have our hands full getting ready for the increased patient load.
A lot of cardiac, respiratory infections, that kind of thing.
You concentrate on the patients. I'll take care of everything else. We'll need some standby equipment in case there's a power failure or frozen pipes.
Get on that right away.
You got it. I'll keep you both posted.
Good.
Well, I'd better get with Jesse. You'll talk with Alan and Monica?
Yes, of course.
Mr. Balentine, if you need anything, just ask my secretary. She'll page either one of us.
I appreciate your cooperation, Dr.
As I
Hardy.
said, we'll do whatever we can.
I know how difficult this must be for you, Dr. Weber.
Do you?
Yes, of course. Your daughter could be on that island with Mikkos Cassadine.